26 minutes after 7 o'clock, and joining us in studio this morning from the Roswell Community Little Theater, Tricia Hart back with us, and Jessica Melendez. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
How's so we got to the first weekend of the play. For folks that don't know, they're currently in week number 2 of their play called She Loves Me, and this one's we take like a romantic comedy. You know, think of You Got Mail in live theater form. Yes, and it's a musical. It means they sing.
Yes.
They break out into song.
But it's a lot of fun. So you know, because I know the guys are like, musical, but there's jokes. So that counterbalances. So when your spouse is all into the singing and then they crack a joke, you'll be happy. So
There you go.
It's a rom-com.
And if you liked You've Got Mail.
Exactly. Well, yeah, it's kind of the live theater version of that, I guess you could say, right?
But it's set in the 30s.
So obviously no email or You Got Mail. That would kind of be, you know, that was back.
Out of the era.
Yeah, it was back in the day where they had the boy with the hat. Huh? Oh, you know what? I did not turn that mic on. Sorry about that.
Mike doesn't love me.
Thank you.
I'm
It's my
not
first day
feeling
back.
the
I
love.
gotta get used to it, and I'll have my headphones on because as soon as I put them on, I start sweating like a pig. So I can do that on my own. I don't need headphones. But but yeah, it's 1930, so obviously that You Got Mail, but. You know, think of more like the paper boy in the street corner with the cabbie hat, you know, telling that kind of thing.
Yes.
So he's on the corner going, "You got mail." No, I'm just kidding. But
some scandal, I think a little bit of action.
yeah. So kind of give, like you said, it's You Got Mail in the 1930s, but kind of give the storyline for folks. Maybe they've never seen You Got Mail, so they don't know what that means.
Well, let's see. We have 2 people that are working at a perfumery.
Okay.
And they do not like each other.
Okay.
Unbeknownst to them, they're also pen pals who really like each other.
I got you. Like the You Got Mail, you know, kind of, except for they weren't using internets. They actually had pieces of paper and
Had to put a stamp on
and
it.
a pen,
the whole
and,
thing.
you know, it was, you know, calligraphy was a thing, and so people's penmanship was important and all that good stuff. But so
art.
and I imagine, so in real life, they're kind of at each other's throats, and they go home and find love with each other. And then
Yes.
I imagine at some point they start talking about each other's, you know what I mean?
Well, we
like,
can't give it away.
Ah,
You gotta get your tickets and go see the show.
But at some point, they're probably complaining about their work people like to each other in the letters, and I'm sure there's a lot of that going on, and don't realize they're talking about the people they're sending the letter to. But
Right.
and then comedy and love ensues, of course. That's how
Absolutely.
that. So who's our Meg Ryan? I'm just kidding. But if you missed it, you've got one more weekend of plays. We got this Friday night. We got this Saturday night. Those are 7:30 p.m. performances. And then if you don't like evening, you've got one more Sunday matinee at 2:30 this Sunday. Tickets, you can get them in advance, which that way you're guaranteed a seat. You don't have to worry about being sold out on any of that kind of. This is weekend too. Usually the second weekend's a little more popular than the first weekend because people are like, oh yeah, that was pretty good, and they bring some more friends to go see it next weekend, or they forgot the first weekend and now they're going to come out and see it. But either way, generally speaking, the second weekend's a little bit busier than the first. So if you go to roswelltheater.com, spell theater like live theater, THEATRE. If you goof that up, no big deal. They Google it and it'll take you right there. Yeah. But you know, put your pinky out. I'm just kidding. When you're typing, but yeah, get there and then you'll find tickets for this. You can order your tickets. Are they $10? I think, or
They're $15.
$15. I know.
Actually, a musical.
I think they're 20 now.
They're 20.
Okay,
I believe.
Good
Sorry.
deal. Well, it's very affordable night for you and you know, if you want to do a date night here, it is kind of a couple's.
We are also
performance.
doing an immersive dinner
Okay, good.
on Thursday night.
This Thursday.
Okay. It's immersive in the sense that you will be dining on the stage in the middle of the set in this perfumery, and the cast in character will serve you your dinner.
Okay. So
And-
you'll get dinner.
Dinner is catered.
We'll call it You Got Dinner.
You've got
Yes.
dinner.
And with your dinner ticket purchase, you get a free ticket to
Yes.
come back and see
To the
show.
Friday or
So-
Saturday or Sunday show.
Yes.
Correct. So tickets are $50. Doors open at 6. You have wine and charcuterie hors d'oeuvres, whatever,
right.
for cocktail hour. You get to mingle with the characters, get photos. And then dinner starts at 7. You're ushered in all at the same time. You sit on the stage.
Nice.
Dinner is catered by Portofino's.
Oh, nice. A little Italian.
Yes. You get your choice of spaghetti and meatballs, chicken Alfredo, a side salad, bread with a little oil, which is...
Oh, that stuff's great.
It is.
Yeah, that's the problem. They give you that stuff first.
Yeah.
And then you eat like a pound of that bread, and then they show up with this giant plate of pasta, and you're like, I don't know if I can eat that.
Lunch
I'm sorry.
For the next 3 days.
Yeah.
And then, of course, we're not going to send you home empty-handed. We will have dessert. We have tiramisu.
Oh, man.
And you'll have your choice if you prefer ice cream. Ice cream is part of the production. So.
I get you. Because you know what? In that world, my wife would be happy with the tiramisu. I would be happy with the ice cream. I'm not a coffee guy, and I'm not. So that's my problem with tiramisu. It's got coffee deal going on, but weirdly enough, my wife isn't either. But she's down with the tiramisu.
Oh, I love tiramisu. Yeah. And tickets are available until Tuesday. There are only 10 left.
So
we
first
do
come,
only
first serve.
sell 20 tickets, so it's already halfway sold out.
And it's sold out every time.
Yeah, and it sounds like you made a delicious meal. You get catered, make it a date night thing.
And it's kind of a little dinner theater.
Yeah.
The characters serve you and interact with you.
And if you're not familiar with the play, that kind of gives you a good, lead in, kind of a preamble to what the play's going to be when you go see it that
Yes,
weekend.
and then when you go see the play, you're like, oh, I get that joke now.
Yeah. Like, now that makes sense. But
and this is our 4th dinner theater.
You guys have been doing, of course, you had the one at the Clarion most recently.
That was our Curtains Rising.
The Curtain Rising, which
Yes.
hopefully that went well.
It was a huge success.
Good deal. But this one will be back at the RCLT, the Community Little Theater there, over in the Plains Park shopping center there.
Yeah, we're doing one for every play. So
good deal.
Every play will have an immersive dinner.
Good deal. So come out and
they're super fun.
Now are the dinners themed to the food wise, like Italian, I kind of see as a romantic thing.
We try to make it kind of themed to it. We always work with the director.
Sure.
Melendez, Zuber, and Patty Stacey are the directors for She Loves Me. I've been working with Patty a little bit. That's where the ice cream came into play. We were trying to think of something romantic. I know it's set in, I forget where it's set, actually. Sorry, it eludes me now. But
I was looking on the thing I was trying to see.
Yeah. So sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm failing.
We know
my
it's in the
RCLT.
30s, so
yes.
So
I was trying to think romantic, and I thought, what do we have that's romantic? And you always think pasta, Lady in the Tramp.
Exactly. So if you want to recreate that scene,
there you go.
Lady in the Tramp and meet in the middle with the noodle there, then then this is your night.
Get your tickets and get a picture.
Yeah. It works with, you said fettuccine Alfredo. It works with spaghetti or fettuccine.
Yes.
Maybe might be a little bit thicker with the fettuccine, actually, so, in case you got it a little bit tough on the pulling.
Aye.
Make it a little more al dente for you.
I was going to say something really tacky. I'm refraining.
That's my job to say all the tacky things. But but it is going to be a lot of fun. Make it a date night. Make it a family night if you want to.
And it's unique.
Yeah.
I mean, not a lot of options. You can go out to the same restaurants every night, or you can go have a really cool immersed experience at the.
Well, you make it a 2-night affair. You come out dinner for Thursday night, maybe go see the play Friday night or Saturday night, depending which night works best for you, and just make it a weekend of it. I know kids are back to school now, and probably already could use a little mommy and daddy time, a little time out away from the kids. Things like that. Make Thursday night that, or Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. One of those opportunities to spend some couple time together here. That's the great part about the Community Little Theater. It's great fun. You go out, you get to see live performances. Like you said, this is a musical, but there's equally as much comedy in there. So for the folks that are a little bit apprehensive on wanting to sit through a musical, they can enjoy the comedy, and that's the beauty of live theater. It's way different than going to like. If you're a dude that's going, she's got, you got mail. Yeah, I want to sit through that. That's.
But think how appreciative your date is going to be when you take her.
Yeah.
Or him to this musical.
Exactly. But I also say seeing it live on a stage is 10 times different than just popping in the DVD or the going on to Netflix or whatever and watching the movie.
Absolutely.
it's live theater. You're seeing people, and to be honest, if you went and saw it this last weekend, you'll go see it this weekend, and it'll probably look like a different show. I mean, it'll be the same story, but it's live theater. Lines get reversed or moved.
You never know what's going to happen.
Yeah, prop doesn't do what it's supposed to do. A door doesn't open. These kind of things happen on live theater. And so
that's what makes it entertaining.
Yeah, exactly. And this one's just a fun rom-com. It's a romantic comedy set in the 30s, so you can appreciate the kind of the time period too, where I imagine some of the courtship is going to be reminiscent of that era versus this era, which is there was a little bit more romance, I think, back in the courtships of people back then.
Oh yeah,
it wasn't a quick text.
Yeah, it was a week. Is he gonna email me? No, wait. Is he gonna mail me?
Instead of you got mail, you've got text.
Yeah, exactly. This one's you got letter.
You got letter.
You got a quill.
The lost art of letter writing. Oh,
I know. It's well, and it's kind of I miss it and I don't, because I miss it in the fact that I love the personal part of it, but I have poor penmanship anyway. I print. I'm not a cursive writing.
Should have been a doctor.
Maybe. I can do it, but I'm so bad. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna so others can read what I say.
It's not so much the penmanship as what comes from the heart.
The thought behind. Yeah. So now it's everyone gets their on Facebook or whatever they turn there.
Yeah. We're meme central now.
It's like today's diatribe will begin now. So
and it's all day.
Oh yeah.
That's more like you got a problem. That's that show. And not you got mail. You got a problem. But again, I do also want to remind folks that we come out and enjoy this play, come out and enjoy this meal, because you are supporting the Roswell Community Theater and all the programs, the arts that not only are these plays that you guys do like once a quarter, I think is kind of on average what you guys kind of do as far as your plays go. On top of that, but they have the CAPS program, which is the kids arts program, which gets kids immersed into theater to learn all aspects of it, not just what's on stage, but what's up in the sound booth, what's out in the costuming, backstage, and all props, that. Just the concepts of acting and theater and all that stuff. So it's a real great opportunity for kids, especially kids that maybe aren't thriving in school by learning a certain way. This kind of, maybe you get to open up how they understand and learn things. Not all kids learn the same. Not all adults learn the same. Think about it. If things didn't kind of click a certain way in school, but then someone does it through a guitar, or does it through singing or through acting, and now it's the light bulbs start going off for those folks.
Absolutely.
It's that it's a godsend for some of these families. So please, that's what you're supporting. We've talked about it 100 times, but they're working on getting a new roof there at the Community Little Theater.
They're working on that.
They did an amazing job renovating that building from a twin movie theater to the live theater that you see that it is today, and but that building is a little bit old, and the roof is not quite Swiss cheese, but getting there. And,
yeah. And of course, of all the damage that the water has caused, we've got to do some interior remodeling now. So we're going to be starting the lobby project.
Oh man! So it's getting to the point where it's hopefully it's not getting into structure issues and things like that. But they need help with that. So by you coming out and enjoying dinner here Thursday night, or coming out to the play this weekend, or both, you're supporting that. You're supporting the CAPS program. You're supporting all the great fun things and educational things that come out of the Community Little Theater.
And we take just donations too.
Yes.
If you don't want to come.
If you can't make it or whatever, but you'd like to say, well, I can't make it this weekend, but here's $100, or here's whatever, $20, $5, whatever it is. It all helps the theater there. So come do it. But if you want something for some bang for your buck, come on out and enjoy a beautiful dinner. Come out and enjoy a great show. I guarantee you're gonna love it. And I imagine if you came out last weekend and you're like, that was so fun, or I just had a great time, grab a couple friends and bring them out with you this weekend.
Oh, absolutely.
Come see the show.
And the CAPS is doing the living history at the
Historical
Society again in September.
Yes.
So come out and see that. We're doing local legends this year.
Yeah, matter of fact, they'll be the Historical Society will be on next hour. And I imagine they're talking mostly heritage dinner right now. But we do mention all those things coming up here. It's really cool with, you know, and I know a little bit because I'm on that side. I'm on their board and everything. So I know a little bit about it. That partnership kind of came from one family, the Strange family. And that's their name, not, I'm not saying they're strange. Yeah. That's their name. And their youngest son, I think, is the youngest. Josiah, is he the youngest? I think he is. But
Corbin and Josiah, I don't remember.
Yeah, I think Josiah is the younger of the two. But he came and they were doing their graveside manor stuff, which is kind of like what they're doing at the Historical Society. Yes. The difference is they go out to South Park Cemetery and they would stand at the graves of some of the more notable people that called Roswell home. And so this young man by the name of Josiah Strange, he kind of enveloped and took on the role of J.P. White, which the White family, that's their house. That museum that y'all walk through and you go to fourth grade tours and make butter and all that stuff, that's the J.P. White house. And so he would play in a Chautauqua J.P. White, and he'd be out there doing his thing. And so because he did such a great job, the Historical said, hey, come play J.P. White over here. And his family got way into it, and his brother got involved. And so the whole family is well immersed into the CAPS program. And I think her mother's one of the ones that kind of teach
she's
and
the
run.
one organizing the local
things.
legends this year, and she did last year. So I think she's kind of stuck in that.
Good, that's kind of her.
She does a great job.
We don't mind.
Keep her there.
Ball default, that's your job now. That's what happens when you do good at things, and you just get the job. But so they've expanded it to the Historical Society, and we'll talk more here. But yeah, in September they do art projects and stuff. It's really fun for the whole family. Bring the kids out, and they go to various rooms in the house, and they have some of the CAPS kids doing like what they do at Graveside Manor, playing these various characters. And then the kids go to the archive facility right next door, and they've got art projects and all kind of fun stuff. So we'll talk more about it. But you're supporting all that by coming out and eating dinner and doing all that. So
support the arts.
That was the point I was making there, is you support all of that here. Again, the website to learn all things about the Community Little Theater is roswelltheater.com. Spell theater like live theater, THEATRE. And come on out Thursday night. Like you said, tomorrow is your RSVP deadline.
Correct.
For the dinner on Thursday night.
And when you go to the website, there's little tabs at the bottom that will say She Loves Me. That's actually the performance. And then the tab that says Immersive Dinner, it should be the tab directly following the She Loves Me tab.
Okay. So now, if you want to go to the dinner and the show, click on the dinner. You'll get tickets to the show as being a part of the dinner.
Correct. And if you think about it, $50 kind of seems like, ooh, it's $50. But $30 for dinner and $20 for the musical.
Exactly.
So it's
you gotta eat anyway.
You gotta eat.
I'm kind of thinking
cool
like,
night.
you guys making enough money here?
We actually do.
Someone do the math on this one.
The cast has worked really hard on this one.
Yes,
and,
good.
You gotta eat anyway.
So how big is this cast for this play? Because it's
actually pretty decent
big.
size.
Because I think you got mail. I'm like, well, there's two big ones in that one, and some side characters there. But that's a movie, and usually live theater doesn't have as many.
No, it's quite a bit.
Side character.
It's a large cast.
At least 10, maybe 12.
Oh, wow.
There's a lot of people in it.
There's
some little cameos.
Well, that means there's a lot of waiters for Thursday.
13.
Oh, wow.
13 people. And what's cool about the immersive dinner is that's when the cast really gets to have a lot of fun.
Because they're the characters. They're in characters.
They're free range.
They're free range.
Yeah, but they're
improving.
They're not stuck to a script. They're basically all, because I knew enough to know that everyone that's is an actor that performs on here that takes it seriously. They generally, kind of want to know how the character is and the personality, the backstory, and so that kind of gives them the fuel they need to create the personality that they want to portray when they portray this character on stage. So if the character is a little sneaky or a little something that's not part of the norm, they're going to amp that up in the off-script area. So if this person's kind of a little conniving, they're going to be extra conniving.
Yeah, production dates are scripted.
Yeah.
Immersive dates are not.
We haven't had to really reel anybody in yet, but you never know.
Yeah,
they could go off the
rails. The cast is super excited about the immersives. I've acted in 4 Old Broads. We did immersive dinner for 4 Old Broads, and my character was very much into the men, and I just really ran with that.
You were kind of the Blanche.
I was.
If you're a Golden Girls,
yeah,
like your character was kind of the Blanche of the ladies there at Four Old Broads. There, so.
Yeah, retired burlesque dancer.
Is that the next play?
No,
or is that two plays?
Four Old Broads on the High Seas will be in January.
Okay, so I'm way ahead.
We've got a ways to go. The very next one is Agatha Christie.
Unexpected
Christie. So we're going horror here.
Yes.
And I believe auditions are today. I was going to say, I think.
So when's that performance? Like around October?
It is.
I'm thinking Agatha Christie, Halloween. That's got to be pretty good.
So auditions are today and tomorrow at 6:30. I'm trying to see if it has production dates.
We can look later, but I'm
sorry.
guessing it's going to be probably right around October time frame.
Yes.
And that gives enough time to get because it's August now, September.
Yes.
They usually take about a month of practicing and everything.
Right here, October 14th, 15th, 16th, 21st, 22nd, and 23rd.
There you go. So the 2 weekends before Halloween, it looks like.
And
there.
Louise Montague is the director.
Nice. So get you Agatha Christie. Get the gear up for that for all you fans of horror and the mystery and that thriller genre there. So it's kind of classy thriller too, Agatha Christie. You know, it's more mind.
Mental.
Yeah. It's not like Saw.
You gotta pay attention.
Which makes it better, I think.
I think so too. I don't need the
gore.
Yeah,
and whatnot.
it's just people.
Give me some good Hitchcock any day.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know, it's like Sixth Sense. That's why so many people are blown away by Sixth Sense. You know, not now, but back when it came out.
Came back, yeah.
You know, because it just messed with your head so much, and people like
Those are the ones I like.
Yeah, and that's kind of Agatha Christie too, a little bit. You know, not she's way better at than M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong. That guy.
Hey, I like M. Night Shyamalan.
I liked
The Village.
I liked that one. Made me mad too. I liked Sixth Sense, and I was blown away. I liked Unbreakable, but everything else, he reeled me in and then didn't give me a payoff, and it made me mad. The Village was close. I was like, I liked that one, but I was kind of still mad at the end. Signs was okay. Lady in the Water, that thing's a travesty. The Happening, that one made me infuriated. That was the one where people were just like committing suicide, like stop and let the lawnmower run them over, and it would turn out some kind of plant. The air was making people crazy, but they never paid it off. It just ended.
Yeah.
There was no ending. It just ended. It was
no resolution.
Yeah, I was so mad, and that's what he does.
No big finale.
Yeah, it's like, dude, it's kind of like and I'm gonna get yelled at for this one. The not the zombie dude, not Edward R. Murrow, whatever, James R. or something. The other guy who's famous for the zombie movies. He ticks you off too, because those zombie movies just end. They don't, it's just like, they just keep going. It's like, dude, solve it, something, kill everybody, or give me a solve or something, or it just ends. People stop doing it all of a sudden. It's like, I feel better. All right, yeah.
Tell us how you really feel, right?
Sorry, I got sidetracked there, didn't I?
It's easy to do.
Yeah.
He was improving.
That's right.
Hey. Come out for the improv troupe.
But when's your next one of those? Do you know? Usually that's a Friday night show.
They're usually Friday nights,
Yeah.
I believe, after this performance.
Okay, so probably
We try to fit him in between the performances.
Okay, so maybe like
September
here coming up. Okay, I was trying to do dates. And
my apologies.
I have been off work for a week, so my concept of time is like, what's today's date? It's August. I know.
If you go to the website, you'll have access to.
I think it's
all
like
of
the
our dates.
15th today, isn't it? Is that right?
Yes, all day.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Okay. Thank you. I'm sorry. I've been really out of sorts for that.
Hey, you're forgiven.
Thank you.
We understand why. So you're forgiven.
But please come out and have some fun. Come, like I said, deadline to get registered in your tickets for Thursday night's immersive dinner. What time does that start again on Thursday?
Doors open at 6.
6 p.m. So dinner probably starts about
7.
7.
So there's a cocktail hour with the cast.
Okay,
from
so mingle
6 to
and
7.
chit chat, learn a little bit about
hors
the
d'oeuvres.
characters, and have a little
Photo
finger
ops
foods,
and-
and then of course nice Italian meal right after that, and then come back the next night or the night after that or the afternoon after that and enjoy the final weekend of She Loves Me here.
Yes.
Yes.
But if you just want to go see the play, get your tickets right now. You can get them at RoswellTheater.com, or tickets will be available at the door. But like I said, to guarantee you'll get a spot, like I said, weekend 2 is usually more popular than weekend 1. So there's only about 200 seats in the theater there, and so then they'll fill it up. And if you haven't been there for a show, go see it. It's a great experience. It's a lot of fun. It's great. The casts are always very fun and friendly. The people that help out and volunteer, from the people that are going to help you in the lobby to sound and light, they all are great people. Just having a great time, and they work really hard to bring you a great show.
And while you're watching it, don't be afraid to laugh and chuckle or, because that just feeds us more when we're on the stage.
So
the more we hear you, the more we're getting into it.
Yeah. So, and this is probably one of those plays where you'll probably laugh a little, little awe, little ooze, little, maybe a shed a tear, and I'm so happy they found love, that kind of thing. So you hand your husband a tissue, and then when it's over.
Exactly.
And then, of course, if you like to get involved, they're always looking for volunteers that you're thinking, well, I don't want nothing to do with acting. Or, okay, you don't have to audition. But if you want to help with set design or costuming or lights and sound or makeup, if these are passions you have,
publicity.
They're always looking for folks to help out backstage and do those kind of things. So even if you don't want to be in the thespian side, the acting side, there's none of these performances happen without an army of support behind
Correct.
it. So
It really is.
yeah, it is. So please get out, come and volunteer for that. You just Thursday night, if you come have dinner, ask the cast, say, hey, how do you get involved in there? And they'll be happy
Glad to tell you.
It might put you to work that night. It's like, grab
we
some
will be
potatoes,
happy
come
to
on
help
out. See a thing of rolls, grab it. Good deal. Is there anything we missed? Did we get it all?
No, I think we did. Thursday.
Good deal.
6 o'clock.
Excellent.
Right.
Come on
On
out.
sale till tomorrow.
That's right. Tomorrow's the deadline.
As of last night, there were 10 left. I didn't check it this morning.
So we're about halfway. So when they're gone, they're gone.
And we've sold out every time, so
Yeah.
get
so
them
it's
all they're
gonna
hot.
happen.
I don't know what it is with Roswell waiting to the last minute to
Land of
buy them.
Manana. We are just, that's our jam. I don't know what it is. It's like, oh, that's next week. I'll order them next week.
Exactly. And then when we sell out, everybody calls me, hey, can I still get a ticket? Yeah, sorry.
I know.
We only have so much space on the stage to actually serve.
Exactly. We love to do, but yeah, there's logistics that there's a certain threshold, You get a glass of water, there's only so much water you can put in it. That's
Correct.
just the way
It's a
it is.
very exclusive event.
That's right. So treat it as such.
That's right.
Brag a bunch of friends that did not get it.
Yeah. Oh, you didn't get tickets? Such a shame.
Yeah. Aw, I'll bring your doggy back. Psych. Well, thank you, ladies.
Thank you.
And we'll see you here next time. And have fun. Doing all this stuff too. But we do appreciate all you guys do. So
Yeah, we appreciate you.
all right, we'll see you next time.
Yes,
right.
sir.
It is.